Welcome to Shut Up Cincinnati. This is episode 51. Didn't give you much of an intro there, but that's what you're getting today.
That's it.
Yeah, and that's it. Let's get into it.
There's nothing wrong with that. We're freshly back from the gorge.
We are back from the gorge.
Good trip.
It was a good trip.
As always.
There was parts of it that wasn't as good as others, but overall it was good.
Yeah, you know what? I think a lot of it had to do with the small cabin. I really do.
You think we were too close?
No, I think we were pretty cramped. Everybody was sitting kind of separate. The table wasn't big enough for 8 people at SWA.
Table sucked.
Yeah, wasn't my fault.
Well,
technically it was.
It was your fault, but we're going to let it go.
Yeah, I already got a pass.
From who?
From Nate.
Oh.
Remember, you get one pass, so I got a pass.
Yeah.
But a lot of good things happened on that trip. It was fun, and a hell of a lot of good times with the 2 newbies, Danny and Shingo.
Danny's a funny motherfucker.
Fuck, he is, too. And he does it so without drawing a whole lot of attention to himself.
No, you can't even tell.
Oh, no. Naked as fuck. My favorite part of the trip, probably.
Naked as fuck might have been my favorite part of the trip also.
And the funniest part about that, I know we went through all that. We're not going to reiterate too much, but the fucking look on Keyshawn's face, he took his clothes off inches away from Keyshawn's fucking head. Inches away. He goes, God damn, I just saw your white ass right in front of me. Woke me up to tell me he was naked.
Naked as fuck.
Naked.
Not just normal naked. I didn't know you were sleeping at that point.
I was just dozing. I was just getting
off.
to the thing. Tease, man, get over here. He's naked as fuck. And the funniest part is when I went around, he lifted up the blanket and showed me, you know, and that was fucking awesome. And I went back and
that was awesome.
It was awesome because he didn't give a fuck.
And that's why you won most likely to be gay.
You didn't see a dick or anything. You just saw the silhouette. But it was so funny because he just didn't give a fuck. And then as we're all laying there and just about everybody's dozing off, that's when we got this bed is cozy as fuck. And
I confirmed it with Juan. He does sleep naked on a regular basis.
Does she not like it?
No, she just laughed. She's like, oh, he did that there. You know, like
he told me she always comes home and goes, "What the fuck are you naked for?"
I could see her saying that.
You're putting bacon strips on the
fucking
bed.
Well, I mean, and just your natural reaction probably is her. She probably thought he got a quick jerk in before he went to sleep. He got naked as fuck, got a jerk off, and now she, maybe an hour, 2 hours later, she has to come back and lay in that bed.
I think the funniest thing what he ought to do is really fuck with her. Go to bed naked, and next to him, just put a pair of her underwear out of the hamper or something.
In the tissue box. Just a tissue box
and a Kleenex box. And squirt some lotion in the crotch of the underwear. You know what how about that?
That'll probably get him smacked in his sleep.
That would be pretty fucking funny.
That would be fucking great. But that, I think, would actually get him smacked in his sleep. And I don't want to see Danny...
Honey, I was doing it to your underwear. These aren't someone else's. They're yours.
But otherwise, I mean, the trip was a great trip. Beasley was his normal fucking hilarious self.
He was.
I'll be honest about Beasley. Like, every time I'm on that cabin, I love him to death, and then we don't see each other much for 6 months, and all I get is Beasley's Facebook, and I start not liking Beasley because I think that's what he wants too. Like, and
the
that's
Trump stuff,
and that's why I respect Beasley because he's just a fucking troll in the end, and he just wants to piss you off and like poke the bear and shit. So I don't see him. We don't really work together, outside of a hello, a goodbye as he's leaving, I'm coming kind of thing. Yeah. And then, so I don't see him forever, and all I get is his fucking Facebook is just like, for me, you hate Trump, and him just, loving some Trump. I start building up a little fucking animosity to him, and then I see him again, and he's fucking great every time. You know what I mean? He makes me laugh my ass off when it comes to politics. We don't sit there and talk about it, and I think I know where he's coming from for the most part anyways. You know,
and when he was on Grave, we never, ever saw him.
Yeah. So it's always great to hang out with him. I love hanging out with Keyshawn for a whole week or a couple days. That was awesome because he just stays drunk.
Yeah, love him. That's what I love about him.
We didn't have the question, but if we did have the question, who drinks the most, Keyshawn's going to win that. You might have got him this year.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I mean, normally Keyshawn and I go shot for shot the whole time we're there. But the difference is, in between all those shots, I'm generally drinking a beer, and he's drinking a big double something.
Whoa!
What?
I don't normally address fucking commenters, but how does one call into this podcast? Larry Bird wants to talk.
I like Larry Bird.
I would kind of want to talk to Larry Bird. I don't know how to get him to do that. We'll have to set that up in the future.
Who's Larry Bird?
Larry Bird, the Larry Bird of dice.
Oh, he wants to talk?
I don't know. Maybe.
It could be. It could be somebody else.
I got some questions for that man.
Fuck yeah.
I don't know if they're questions he's going to want to answer.
Hey, we don't talk about that.
I do. Anyhow, yeah, so I really enjoyed the trip, but I will say one thing about this trip, which you don't want to talk about, but I don't give a shit, because that's not how we roll. This week's...
Oh, dick. What a dick.
Asshole of the week.
This week's asshole of the week.
Not too much detail.
Not too much detail. No, I guess not. I should.
No,
but I'm
you
not
should.
going to because he's sensitive about it. Apparently, this is not a normal thing, and I'm going to take his word on it that it isn't because we've been on about 10 of these trips or so, and this has never happened. But Chris Tease is my asshole of the week. He got shit canned fucking Wednesday night and just hated on everyone. Just became the biggest dickhead for no reason. It was out of left field. It threw us all for surprise. Me and Nate were prime fucking targets. Some other people took some shrapnel too. He really wanted to see Nick Minetti get his ass kicked by Keyshawn for some reason.
I don't remember any of it.
He don't remember any of it, so I'll give him a break and not go into too many of the details because
I'm telling you,
they were fucking juicy.
I'll take the asshole of the week.
But you get the asshole of the week. You earn the asshole of the week this week. And like, you know what? And other people were like, well, that sucked. It kind of ruined the night. And I disagree there. 100% did not ruin my night.
Oh, yeah.
Enhanced my night.
Oh, of
that
course
was
it does.
fucking hilarious.
Something like that. I mean, I'm telling you, I fucking, God, it's been years and years since I drank that much. I always drink a fuck ton on those trips. But it's like, when I got thirsty that day, I was drinking moonshine. Give me a slug off this bourbon. I drank so much, I was fucking...
You drink moonshine and Jameson's pretty much exclusively. Well, not exclusively. But
I
you
took
drank a shitload of those, and then you took some other stuff too, right?
Plus the regular shots that I wanted to do.
Plus all those,
you know, the
food
double
shots you guys
Jaegers,
were
the whole
sending us.
bottle of Jaeger gone that day. Yeah, I'll take asshole of the week.
Oh, no. You don't get a choice. You are the asshole of the week.
I got a different asshole of the week since
All
we
right,
both generally have one. Mine's you. No, I'm just.
Yours is Nick Minetti first. No, Nick. Fuck Nick too. He should get an asshole of the week. If you guys could have been there, it was great.
Oh no, that wasn't my asshole of the week.
Minetti freaked the fuck out on Keyshawn. They almost got in a fist fight because Keyshawn put a fork in the microwave. Now you're gonna think, did he put a fork in the microwave and turn the microwave on? In that case, well then that's fucked up. It's gonna fuck up a microwave. He'd have to replace it. No. He just put his plate with some chicken and a fork in the microwave to hold it while he got drank some more, and he was gonna come back and heat it up. Minetti looked in there and freaked the fuck out. Screamed at him like a lunatic, his veins popping out of his fucking neck. Just losing his shit on Keyshawn over this knife. Keyshawn is way too wasted to deal with this. He just sees some fucking crazy Italian dude screaming at him, so he's screaming back. Those are probably the two loudest guys in the cabin when they get going outside of Alex. So it was...
Yeah, but Alex can be whispering and overshadow most people. He's got a fucking loud voice.
And, yeah, they almost went at it. I thought it was a joke. I asked Minetti later when everybody else was asleep, and no, he's like, if I would have done that when I was growing up, my parents would have beat me with a wooden spoon. It's like, dude, come on. He's punishing us for his shitty parents.
All right, well, I'm going to go on to my asshole of the week.
Okay, good.
My asshole of the week is Joni from the McDonald's on Coleraine Avenue.
Fuck Joni.
Hey, I told you, it doesn't always
Credit
have
card
to be
machine?
famous. No, it always doesn't have to, and it wasn't the ice cream machine either. It doesn't, I prefer it when they're famous, but if something really fucking bugs me and I think about it for hours,
Yeah.
Joni's getting it.
No, I get that.
I pick up Nate from school. He wants a Happy Meal.
They all do.
Yeah. We go to McDonald's. He normally gets the 6-piece nugget Happy Meal and his French fries and a bottle of water. That's what he gets. So we go through there. Well, there's 5 nuggets in there. 5, not 6. No big deal because we had went in. So I just said, hey, Joni, there's only 5 nuggets in here. No problem. Takes it back, comes back. She said there's 6 in there now. Well, they were fucking ice cold and hard as a rock. And I said, Joni, now these are ice cold and hard as a rock. You know what she said? Do you just want a refund? I said, no. I want 6 warm nuggets. That's all I want.
It doesn't seem like that a lot to ask for.
Not to me. And the whole time while she's making all these changes, the French fries didn't get swapped out for new ones. They went dead.
Mm-hmm.
So I finally walked up to her and I said, "Hey, Joni, can you make me a whole new Happy Meal? You know, the fries are dead, the nuggets are fucked up." And she went, "You're gonna have to wait. The nuggets are down." And I went, "I'll wait a couple minutes." I got them back. There was 4 that time.
Jody ate 2 of them.
No, she just gave me the little kid's Happy Meal with the 4 nuggets.
No, she's just an idiot.
Yeah.
I mean, that's...
Manager.
Listen.
Manager.
That's why these cunts don't need $15 an hour. These are $8 an hour workers.
She was every bit an $8 an hour worker. She was
fucking
minimum
idiots.
wage. So, Joni from Coleraine, Northgate Mall, McDonald's, you're officially my fucking asshole of the week.
Yeah, there's so many shitty restaurants in Cincinnati.
There are, man.
As far as fast food people, like, I don't know if you ever been to the Taco Bell up in Highland and Clifton. It's on the corner of, I believe, Highland and McMillan.
McMillan, yeah.
Never get chalupas from there. They don't fry them. They just give you the chalupa straight out of the box. It's still hard and shit.
Oh, do they really?
Every fucking time.
Well, I don't think those drunk college kids give a fuck what comes out of the bag.
That might be, and they might be just bitter as fuck from having to deal with all these drunk college kids constantly. They're open until 4 a.m. every night, and no one else is open. But
now,
don't take it out of me, man. I want a good fucking chalupa.
I'm
Taco
back
Bell's
on.
a treat.
I went back on full-time keto today because I gained 9 pounds on that fucking trip.
How the fuck do you gain 9 pounds on one trip?
Maybe I just need a good dump. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe a couple fall off there.
I had one of the best dumps I've had in a while 2 days after the shit.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, it looked like that amount of shit should have never came out of one person.
Yeah.
It looked like
those.
3 people took turns shitting, and then this is the results. It was impressive.
Well, you know, I even when I'm not on keto, I don't eat like that. You know what I mean? I don't eat fucking give me a chip, give me the fucking... Thank God the Oreo balls were in there. I'd be in a fucking diabetic coma.
Yeah. The Oreo balls probably is the reason I didn't take one nap.
Oh, you didn't?
I didn't take one diabetic nap.
But yeah, I weighed myself before I went on that trip, and when I came back, it was 9 pounds, and I went, I got to get back on keto and get rid of that. But the Taco Bell, they just built a new Taco Bell by my house on North Bend Road. Okay, the internet says they're open till 2. They say they're open till 1, but the cocksuckers close at 12:45 every fucking day.
Mm-hmm.
Go through there at 12:45. I'm sorry, we're closed. No, you're not. It says 1 o'clock.
Yeah, but you don't want to be that guy now.
No, and besides,
you don't want that food.
Oh no, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
How do you do it? How do you fix that problem? Do you call it during the day and say, "Hey, these motherfuckers are closing early"?
I don't know, man. There's been a million times where I've thought of getting online and talking to corporate or getting a hold of them and stuff. And all they'll usually do is say sorry and send you a coupon for a taco. You know what I mean?
What
or you'll have some fucking asshole manager call you at your house or on your cell phone asking you about your Taco Bell experience. I don't want to spend my day doing that, but at the same time, Jesus Christ.
I went last week before the trip. I was going through Taco Bell because I knew that I was going to end up going back on keto. I went through there at, I don't know, 12:15 or something. I got out early one night. She goes, "Welcome to Taco Bell. Before you order, we're only taking cards. We're out of beef, rice, nacho cheese."
That's
I'm going, "Well, what exactly do you have?" "We have chicken, sir." No beef? "No, we don't have beef. We don't have rice. We don't have nacho cheese. And we didn't have something else. Oh, and you couldn't get anything grilled."
There's nothing left. I mean, what are
can
they
I have
just
a small Diet Coke?
Can I have a bucket of chicken? Like, what do you got there at that point?
Yeah, fuck them. I realize their job sucks, but they still took the job, and they should stay open as long
There
as...
should be pride in your job, regardless of what your job is. You know what I mean?
Yeah, what if you were
Says the guy that picked up dirt and put it on a hoagie, because someone ordered 5 minutes before they're fucking closing.
And that was a regular, too.
Yeah, I don't know what the dirt was. The poopy was. But, it's a whole different story.
The regulars get poop.
I'm not going to turn myself in again on that one. All right, let's go to the emails of the week. We got our boy Get Pussy 69 writing back in. He's not scared of hairy guys' insults, all right? He's going to keep on sending them in.
Oh, he's been outed. You outed him.
Oh, I don't think he cares.
He doesn't.
All right, you're staring right at it, so you've probably already seen the name.
Oh, I can see it. It was a good word, too.
Yeah.
Good one.
So the name is Cunt Caresser. He has to email me now every week and always tell me if this is going to be in my spam or not. Because he has to use all these different email addresses. He's having a hard time finding them all. This one, I didn't even know this existed. Cuntcaresser69 at myself.com.
I've never heard of myself.com.
Myself.com. That's a new one for me. All right. Shut Up Cincinnati. What are your guys' feelings about having sex with a girl that is on her period on her heaviest day? And do you prefer it? And have you guys ever accidentally eaten a girl's pussy and not known she was on the rag? Because it was too dark in a room or you were too drunk, blah, blah, blah. For a guy that listens to every single one of the shows, I would have thought you've already heard this from us. I think we've already addressed these pressing issues.
I did that in a dark DJ booth. Remember, I told you that it came up looking like Barney Rubble.
Yes, Barney Rubble. As far as having sex with them on their heaviest day, never bothered me, didn't care. And I have said that I do prefer it. I do kind of like it.
Well,
extra warm.
On her heaviest day, there is such thing to me as too wet.
Too wet?
And blood is not slippery like the normal geech that comes out of there. So sometimes, to me, it's geech. To me, it's like sometimes doing it in the water, and I don't like to do it in the water. A little blood on my balls, that doesn't bother me. Never has, never will.
Yeah.
Although, no, I'm gonna say it, but
what?
You ever been with one of those girls or dated a girl, whatever, that doesn't just have periods? She drops fucking oysters out of there. You know what I mean?
Oysters.
If it's a regular period, the blood doesn't bother me. It washes off, but I don't like all the wetness. It doesn't feel like water. It feels like water to me, and not my favorite thing. But yeah, on the other one, yeah, of course, I did the dark DJ booth. Went down on a girl. I didn't know. She didn't know, and I came up looking like fucking Bozo the Clown.
I've never had that happen. I mean, I've gone down on a girl, but I've stayed up top and didn't deal with the blood mess down below. So I've never actually had the face full of blood. But as far as heaviest day, lightest day, I don't give a shit. Just give me a day. I don't fucking.
I'm definitely not gonna.
Not picky, and I do prefer it. I guess I don't know. I like to. It's kind of nice.
Well, they say girls are horniest on their periods.
Maybe it's that. I don't know. It feels warmer, a little wetter. I don't know. Good times.
Yeah, it doesn't bother me.
Anyways, question number 2.
Here's the shitty one.
There we go. Besides the Back to the Future trilogy and the Terminator, can you guys collectively name 3 movies that have time travel in them? That's kind of a little bit too easy, right? Isn't there a lot of time travel movies? You got Time Cop with Jean-Claude Van Damme.
Yeah, you got Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure.
Excellent Adventure and Bogus Journey. I guess you could count them both, and we could knock off 3 right there and quit this stupid fucking question. But let's think of one more. Time travel.
Does it have to be a movie? Or can it be a TV show?
Inception. Doesn't there some time travel going on in The Matrix?
There is time travel in The Matrix. Isn't there time travel in Cocoon, that old movie?
Yeah, Cocoon. Fucking Brimley before he got the sugars.
Yeah.
And he survived for like 40 years on the sugars.
Yeah, lots of movies with time travel, bro. That was an easy one.
Yeah, and not interesting. All right. Number 3, if there was a known slut that you were trying to hook up with and you knew that she banged some guy just a few hours ago that you hated, would you still go through with it? And in your opinion, what is an appropriate amount of time to have sex with a girl after she had just fucked someone else earlier?
All depends. Was there a rubber worn? If there was no rubber worn, I'm not doing it, period. I don't care if I like you. If you just told me, hey, you know your best buddy? Yeah, he gave me a cream pie about 3 hours ago. I'm not going in there. I'm not doing it. Not happening.
Yeah, I'm... Man, cream pie, that does sound disgusting. You're right. They have to have a rubber.
Yeah.
And, well, I mean, you follow guys. You're all about the threesome. You follow guys 10 minutes later.
With rubbers.
Everybody's rubbering?
Yeah, because, I mean,
all right.
If you got a rubber on, you said, what's the correct amount of time? You got a rubber on, I'm going right after you come out. As soon as you pull out, I'm going in. Yeah. That doesn't bother me.
Okay. Ooh, so the amount of time. So can Kitty go take a bath and come back?
Kitty's not going to clean all of that out of her. If he cream pied it, not going to happen.
What if she had a garden hose with one of those fucking attachments on the end?
I don't know.
Shoved it up there and put it on.
If he told me it was, I'd have a tough time with the same day. Hey, I just got raw dogged early this morning, and it's the afternoon. I still think there's going to be some jizz in there, and I told you I got a little jizz phobia.
Well, it's probably happened to you.
I'm sure it has.
I mean, not most girls aren't going to be even, they're not going to be honest about that. Yeah, I just fucked some guy 2 hours ago. Want to bang? That's not most ladies.
I mean, I've ridden the train once or twice. But, I mean, if she flat out told me, hey, look, some guy just nutted into me about 4 or 5 hours ago, I'm going to say I'm going to have to pass. With a rubber, I don't give a shit. I'll go right after you. I mean, I'll get in there before the hole closes from you coming out.
I'll follow the gape.
Yeah, that's not going to bother me.
All right, that's it. That's all Get Pussy 69 this week. Enjoy Jay as always.
I like the regards part. He always
I do like regards Get Pussy 69. All right. This one is from the hairy guy, and he's coming back at Good Pussy 69. He is not fucking happy about this guy.
And the title of it is Get Pussy Retaliation.
That is true. All right. First of all, Jason, you can't just use the phrase, that's all you got when replying to get pussy. That brings back flashbacks of his first sexual encounter. Yeah, maybe my timing's bad on this. Am I ruining this joke with my shitty timing?
Even if the delivery was better, that's not a good joke.
All right. Listen, the point is no one wants to be your personal bookie, so you don't have to drive an hour to get to the closest sports book. Instead of betting your gas money, invest in something else, like Just for Men facial hair. With that peach fuzz you got now, if T stuck his dick in a glory hole, he wouldn't know if it was you or Clean Elizabeth sucking. All right.
That's a good
one. All right,
one.
yeah, he's coming back kind of strong, making fun of old Get Pussy 69
and
lack of facial
hair. Because he's referencing an old one where I said, I need to make sure there's no hair there.
And threw in a Queen Elizabeth reference just for shits and giggles.
That was a good one.
All right. The Shut Up Cincinnati comrades deserve an apology. No, they demand an apology for last week. Have you ever had sex with your clothes on? For fuck's sake. I mean, do bears shit in the woods? Are there dicks in gay porn? Your question has gotten so far off the wagon of original Get Pussy 69 status, they become rhetorical. Strong line there.
He's firing, man.
Mr. Hairy Guy here is awfully fired up. All right. Now that we've got the easy questions out of the way, boys, would you rather strap on another man's used condom in an orgy in order to participate in the orgy? Condom must be used. Or go a minute raw dog in on a blue waffle.
Ooh.
All right, so a lot of people probably don't know what a blue waffle is.
I do.
And just for reference sake, I pulled one up. As you can see at the top of your screen is a nice, lovely picture of a blue waffle. That is some kind of vagina disease. I think it doesn't have to be on vaginas. I think you can get it on a dick, too. I've seen pictures of that.
Yeah.
Not pretty. Let's take this off before Facebook bans us. I hope you're solid, guys.
Yeah. Besides that picture, you can look it up on the internet, blue waffle, and you'll get a whole bunch of pictures just like that. It's. See, I've got the answer to that question is as much as fucking dick butter really fucks me up.
And he never specified if someone cummed in this. It's used condom, but it doesn't.
No, he said must be used. Oh, you mean he didn't say cummed in?
He didn't say someone finished in.
I think he meant someone finished.
I think so, too.
Yeah.
Ugh, or a raw dog and a blue waffle. I think I have to go.
The condom. You have to.
My dick's got to go cum diving, apparently.
And just pray to God that the guy whose Jimmy you borrowed doesn't have some kind of fucking disease. But I guarantee you raw dog a blue waffle, it's coming out with something.
And then, Jesus Christ, that's so gross. The blue waffle was so fucking gross. That's
next
top
day,
level
the head of your dick's going to look like cauliflower on the end of it, I guarantee.
Imagine.
Oh, God, no.
Now, would you rather fuck a blue waffle or eat a blue waffle? Fuck, right?
Raw? Oh, yeah. Either way.
Or go down on a blue waffle.
No, I'm fucking it. I would have to, right?
Yes, of course.
Oh, my God. You know what? Herpes on your dick or whatever. Take the medicine, nobody's going to see it. All over your fucking face, everybody's going to know.
Yeah. You don't want blue waffle face.
Blue waffle's the worst, man.
What is it?
I have no idea. I don't know.
I don't either. I really don't.
But whatever it is, it's fucking gross.
It's ugly.
Mean, whatever can turn a vagina blue, because it is fucking blue.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
And it's always beat up.
Beat up's not even the word.
No, but you don't ever see a nice, tight little vagina that got a little blue hint.
Just a little bloom on the edges.
You don't get that.
No.
I mean, like, hey, that was really cute, but a little blue on there. But they always look like that. They're always beat up. They always have hair on them, at least the ones I've seen.
The old hairy blue waffles.
Well,
Hairy Guy came strong on this email.
He did. He wasn't fucking around.
I like the question. I like the fucking shit talking. It started off pretty bad with the first sexual encounter. But
the gauntlet's been thrown down.
That. And then he threw in some gambling advice, and I love gambling advice. The thing is for games that happened yesterday and today, so we can tell you if he was wrong or not. He took the Bengals -2.5. That was a good bet. He took Arizona -3. You lost that. Seahawks -4, you won that bet, and Falcons +7.5, you lost that bet.
So you were 50-50.
You were 50-50, unlike me, who went 6-2 this weekend. If you want the real fucking gambling god, come hit me up.
I thought you were doing bad this week.
No, I've done great this week. I did mediocre last week. Yeah, Matt did bad. I did mediocre last week. This week I went against the spread for the whole week. I think I was 12-3. So that's pretty fucking good.
Well, this week I didn't bet any games. There was 5 that I wanted to bet, and had I bet them, I would have gone 2-3.
Yeah.
But the 3 that I would have lost were the ones I considered the locks. Dallas -4.5. To me, that was a fucking no-brainer.
Yeah, I'm hitting a little bit over 65% so far for the year.
That's good.
Against the spread, that's good numbers. Hopefully I can keep it up.
All right, what do you think the Bengals line is going to be? Bengals plus what against Baltimore?
Yeah, first off,
plus 40?
Fucking hooday. The Bengals won their first game.
Hell yeah, they did. And they looked good doing it.
They look good. I was talking to Chris and Matt about this, and Chris thinks there was a couple of them, but I didn't see really a bad pass from Burrow all day. He did have a couple, that were incomplete, but nothing bad, nothing that was really interceptable besides the one that got intercepted. Really wasn't his fault.
No, that wasn't his fault at all.
So, I mean, he looks fucking good.
And you know what I like about him? He looks fucking poised. He's not freaking out.
Mm-hmm.
He's staying in the pocket. He's fucking getting the ball out of his hand, even though he knows he's about to get clobbered.
Yeah.
And that's what I love about pocket passers.
He had some time this week. The thing is we got to not look too much into it because the Jaguars aren't really a rushing the passer kind of team. They only had 3 sacks coming into that game. They only, I think, blitzed on 34 or 35% of the plays or something like that is what I read. So they're not a blitzing team. They didn't really throw a lot at him. Next week, we're playing Baltimore. Baltimore had 15 All-Stars on their team last year?
Oh, yeah.
It's like 13 or 15.
All-Pro, yeah.
All-Pro. How the fuck do you have that on one team? There's only 24 starters.
I know.
That's insane. So, I see we're going to get our ass kicked next week.
Oh, how nice
that
would it be?
defense
Can you
can't
imagine how
stop
good it would?
Jackson.
And no, the thing about it is that, no, we can't. We don't have a run defense. We don't have one.
Especially a run defense like that. We're getting a little bit better of stuffing up the middle because we do got DJ Reader, and if Atkins comes back, I mean, you're not going to be able to run up the middle against them, but around the sides, we still don't have that linebacker.
We don't have the speed. No, we don't have the speed.
No.
And the thing about fucking Jackson is, he stands there for a second, nothing's open, he takes off. You better have a cornerback or a safety fucking cheating and coming up fast because our linebackers are not quick enough to catch him. Our line he'll fucking sidestep them like that.
I don't think we got a person on the team that's quick enough to catch him. Even if they're quick enough, they can't keep up with his moves and everything. The guy's a fucking special talent, and he's probably going to beat the shit out of us next week.
We could have had him.
Yeah, I mean, tactically, no one expected this.
No.
I didn't expect it. I can tell you that right now, and I still don't think it's going to be a super long career that he has at the top of his game.
Didn't the Bengals have a shot at Cam Newton, too?
We've had a shot at every good quarterback that's came out. We're always top 10. We could have took Mahomes.
Yeah, I know we could have took Mahomes.
And now, granted, again, no one was expecting Mahomes. Now, Cam Newton's a little bit different because Cam Newton, everybody knew he was going to be a beast coming out of college.
Did you see that? I'll tell you what. Did you see that fucking Mahomes move today? And this kind of pissed me off.
It pissed you off.
Well, it did. I mean, when you get a contract for $500 million, okay? A lot of quarterbacks are real good at the slide. A lot of them will take a hit as long as they know it's not going to be too bad of a hit. You know what I mean? Mahomes ain't scared to take a hit. Okay, no. He'll take one. But today, he's got one play. He rolls around. Nothing's open, so he's running towards the out of bounds.
Yeah.
Okay? You got 3 guys coming after him.
Yeah.
When he gets there, he doesn't step out right away. He stops because he knows that they're giving up on it because he's going out.
Mm-hmm.
And believe me, if they would have went out of bounds or something, he would have taken off and kept going.
Yeah.
Something like that's going to get you fucking killed.
Did you see what
They're going to hit you until you're fucking 2 yards out. You know what I'm saying?
Was this the same play that the guy just touched his arm and Mahomes fell down and they gave the penalty to the defender?
I think it might be.
That one pissed me off because that guy did nothing.
No.
I think he may have touched Mahomes' back. Running past because he was running past and he ended up taking out a fucking bench because he was running by so quick and he avoided Mahomes and they still gave a 15-yard penalty to him. I couldn't believe it.
Well, yeah, but I mean, you send out that message that, hey,
man.
I'm still going to try to fuck with you. They're going to hit you until you're gone.
Everybody's mad at the NFL for their political messages and whatnot and this and that. I'm just mad that it became such a pussy league. Bring back the concussions.
Well,
let these guys fucking hit.
And
of course
I'm all
they're going to
for
be
that,
drinking soup the rest of their life.
Every
they
fucking year they hit harder. They get more athletic.
They've earned it.
Yeah, but I mean, think about it. It wasn't like this 10 years ago even, you didn't have defensive linemen that weighed close to 300 running 4 fucking 640s.
Now, with that being said, you would think the pads and the helmets and everything else would be better technology too.
Well, they are. I mean, they've got those new helmets with the the segments in the top and all that. And
I mean, there needs to be, I guess, some kind of regulation on things they do, but they've just taken it too far, man. You can't even fucking touch the quarterback anymore.
Oh no,
it's ridiculous.
But I did notice
you can't. I mean,
you remember last year they were doing that thing where a quarterback got sacked. When you're going down with him, you're supposed to try to roll so your body weight doesn't
you're
land
not
on
supposed
top
to land on him.
I've been seeing that a lot, and they're not calling that this year.
Yeah, well, that was a tough one to begin with. The one that bothers me the most, and this just drives me fucking nuts, is the hit on the defenseless player when the player has the ball. The ball carrier should never be defenseless, ever. They got the fucking ball. The object of this game is to tackle the guy with the ball. And you hit him, and all of a sudden
it's like you have to make eye
it's
contact
like,
with him
what?
first. Yeah, you have to look at them first.
Like I said, preserving the quarterbacks, there's just so much money involved in some of these quarterbacks. Okay, and they're trying to make the games good, and there's only 10 really good quarterbacks out there, so you don't want to lose any of those. But the defenseless player thing, give me a fucking break, man. Let these receivers take a hit. They go over the middle. That was the whole point. Making it too easy to go over the middle nowadays. You can't hit them.
When they were going over this one rule, I was laughing my ass off. Big thing over the last 5 years, the horse collar tackle.
Yeah,
and I get it. I get that it can cause some damage, but more and more guys in the NFL have got this fucking crazy hair coming out of their helmet. You know what I mean?
Long braids. You're allowed to tackle them.
You're allowed to grab the hair. You're not allowed to grab the fucking back of their jersey, but you can grab their fucking hair.
Well,
But I'm surprised more people aren't doing it.
You should see more of that. It's probably
DeAndre Hopkins. Let me grab a hold of that fucking tail of yours.
Probably wanting those unwritten laws like a motherfucker. Unwritten rules. You're not really.
Are there any?
I don't know. All right, man. I wanted to show you this week. Now, when you get on YouTube and you're searching for videos, you type in something and you'll a video pop up and you watch it. All right.
Right.
Keyword search. So when YouTube gives us stats for all of our stuff, they give us the word that people used in order to find up and end up on our videos for whatever reason. And it's not Shut Up Cincinnati for the most part. In fact, that's not our number one. That's our number 3. Our number 3 is Shut Up Cincinnati. All right. We've got a shit ton of overall we got 1,720 keyword searches. So let's go over some of these. Our number 1 keyword is glory hole.
Glory hole.
Glory hole. We've had 37 people look up glory hole and end up on our videos somehow.
Nice.
And you'll see there's some repeating things because you add some stuff. Our number 2 is porn. People looking for porn, we end up there.
There's no porn on YouTube.
I know, but people are looking for it. And that's another thing. This cracks me up that people are looking for this shit. All right. Shut Up Cincinnati. Okay, that makes sense. Scat fetish. That's next. Number 4 is scat fetish.
We've talked about it before.
And we're talking about a decent amount of people. 25 people have tried to look up scat fetish and ended up on our fucking page.
And ended up watching us?
Yeah. Ended up watching us. All right, shower. I don't know why anybody's looking up shower.
I imagine golden should be in the front of that.
But it's not. It's just shower, and somehow we're there. But right underneath of it, the next keyword is pee. People looked up pee and found us. Next is Cincinnati. That makes sense. This one cracks me up because it just seems like the next 2 are great to me. All right, this one is just nude pee. Someone's looking up nude, like just type it up. You know what? Nude pee, and then we pop up.
We were talking about when you go to a urinal, how many guys pull their pants all the way down?
Yeah.
We were talking about that. Maybe that's where they came up.
I was looking for nude pee, though. All right. The next one, pillow hump. How did we? Not only did people look for pillow hump, there was 7 different people that typed in pillow hump and ended up on our shit.
Were they at the cabin?
I don't know. Next 2 makes sense. Glory hole and glory holes, just with different, spellings and whatnot.
Right.
Maddie Bell popped up. We did talk about her in one of our episodes. Next one, pee naked. It's like pee nude, but a little bit different. Pee naked. Next is golden shower. Then we got peen. Next we got poop.
We don't have a whole lot of socially redeeming shit.
This is fucking hilarious.
World problems, coronavirus.
Scat sex. Blumpkin.
See, that should have been near the top. We talk about Blumpkin a lot.
piss pants. Ooh, this is a good one. Amputee. That don't make me feel creepy. This one's just funny because it's ICUP. 3 people have typed in ICUP
and ended up on our page.
Another naked pee, scat porn, coprophilia, which I believe is, I looked it up, that is being in the scat.
It is.
We're really big in the shit community, apparently. Diaper anime. 2 people. 2 people were looking for diaper anime. They ended up on our page. This one, kid pees his pants. I don't like it. Anal. Balls naked.
Yeah, we talked about that a lot.
Beard dye. Beard dye.
Hey.
There you go. I got us one.
Yeah, but the whole point is, do we put all those fucking descriptions in our videos?
No, I don't put that shit in there.
See, we need to.
We need to put in beard dye?
Well, no, everybody...
No, I have put in some of them. I do put in gloryhole a lot. I do put in scat and stuff like that.
Yeah, because
so you're right.
Because they say, like, I've been looking into doing this advertising to start promoting us more.
Yeah.
And they say it all stems, on YouTube at least, from taglines and description words.
Butt trumpet? That's a description word for you. This one, I don't think I like it. Female desperation. I don't know what that means. I don't like it. Then we got girl poop, girl using dildo, girl pissing, girls pissing, and glory hole stories. So yeah, those are the keywords people have used to look up our little podcast here.
We like to give back to the community whenever we can.
Glory hole is the number 1, but scat fetish is not bad for number 4.
Do we talk about it that much?
I don't know.
I mean, maybe it was the
I've never talked about female desperation. I can tell you that.
The Kentucky Klondike bar. We touched on that 2 or 3 episodes.
I mean, we've definitely talked about, because we think it's funny, the people that do that, but I don't know. I wouldn't think we were a hit in the scat community, but maybe we are. And, everybody's got their niche. And if my niche has to be scat play, I guess it has to be scat play. What am I going to fucking do?
I'll take female desperations for 200, Alex.
Female desperations. What's that even mean?
I have no idea.
I don't like it.
It means maybe the only girls who will look in my direction are desperate. Maybe that's what it means.
I really don't know what it means. Hey, so the Prez got the COVID.
He does.
Yeah,
I heard just
old
big
Trumpers.
ass fucking long press conference today from his personal doctor.
Did you see him? Oh, you watched the doctor one?
The doctor one.
Did you see him?
That one?
No. He went inside and he went up and he went on the little balcony.
And he saluted.
And he took his mask off.
Yeah, and then he saluted. The flag came up and he stood there like this.
He looked like he was going to die. They're showing a bunch of close-up videos of him not being able to breathe.
Yeah, he got, I mean, he didn't get it like bad, but.
I think he did get it bad. I think he does have it bad. I don't think he has respirator bad, ventilator bad.
Yeah,
but I
his
think
doctor said that.
I think he's got it bad, and especially considering the drugs that they've put him. They put him on the hardest steroids that there are.
They did, and they said he's going to be surrounded by the best medical professionals in the world, round the clock.
Yeah, not the crazy lady that wanted to feed him hydrochlorine or whatever the fuck it was called.
Oh, hydrochloroquine.
Yeah, whatever.
He didn't take that.
No. It's kind of funny how the guy totes it as the world's greatest drug, but then doesn't take it when time comes.
Yeah, that's a fact.
But he took some other shit that.
I wonder if he drank any bleach.
Probably works.
Think he drank some bleach?
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe he's put a flashlight up his asshole or whatever he said he was going to do there.
It was a funny press conference today because the doctor was, saying everything he could say. Yeah, he's coming back. He's looking better. He's looking fine and all this shit. And then
he also said we lied to you because we wanted to stay upbeat like the president does.
We want to save lives, yeah.
Well, he didn't say that. He said he wanted to stay upbeat about the situation because that's just the way the White House deals with things.
Yeah, but now his fucking staff is getting it.
Everybody's got it in that thing. It's pretty crazy.
Yeah, I'm waiting for it to go to Ann Coulter.
Did you get it? I don't think she's in the building. Did you get it yet? Did we get it from the cabin trip?
I don't think so.
I was halfway expecting. I ain't lying.
Really?
I've had a cough a couple times. I've had some allergies acting up. Just like, here it is. We got the corona. I don't know. You just get 11 people in the same fucking little cruising area. I mean, what's the chances one of us have it?
Well, I mean, the only one that I could have possibly really got it from was Danny because I snuck in and slept with him. But
well, you're sleeping naked as fuck and so inviting.
It is. So, and this bed's cozy as fuck too. He was like a little
bragging about
like a little
bed.
baby burrito. Yeah, he was like, "Oh, I'm sunk in here." So fucking comfortable. I'm cozy as fuck. I'm telling you, that was the best part of the trip. But every time that a reporter would ask a question that he couldn't answer, he'd say, well, I'm not going to talk on that. And
see, I bring up the COVID. I think you're actually dying right now.
no, I'm not dying. But then he would, the guy would say, well, no, there's HIPAA. There's a matter of HIPAA. I can't release too much about his personal information.
Well, you had an out, yeah.
And I was talking about that with Nick at work. And basically, you're the fucking president. We kind of have a right to know that. You know what I mean? Especially a month from the election. Are you going to be dead in 90 days?
Hey, what happens? Does it just automatically become a Pence presidency? I mean, obviously it becomes a Pence presidency, but let's say Trump died, but the Pence-Trump ticket still won. I mean, I just this close to the election, how does all that fucking work?
Well, even if you win again, even if Trump wins again, doesn't he have to be sworn in again?
I would imagine.
So I would think if you died before that swearing in ceremony, maybe there'd be some kind of special election. I don't think they're automatically going to give it to Pence if you're dead before you win.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think he's going to die, though. I think he's going to make it. Like I say, there's drugs that he got probably do fucking work.
And he's the picture of health. I mean,
and we can't get him. You know what I mean?
Oh no, you can't get
like, if we need to get now the steroids, we might be able to get, but that whatever the fuck shit he was taking, some kind of special cocktail.
Oh yeah,
we ain't getting that.
Oh, and that's the shit that if it were available to the public, it would be like $9,000.
Well, that's the problem. Is it probably does work. It probably is ready. They're probably about to make a shitload of it, but first they got to negotiate the prices with everybody,
right?
And then exactly, it's going to cost a ridiculous amount, but then the government's going to foot the bill and. Whatever.
The thing that still pisses me off is those fucking EpiPens. Yeah. I mean, those are still hundreds and hundreds of dollars.
I'm supposed to carry one.
And most of the time you don't even use it. They expire.
Yeah, I've only bought one. I was told I was allergic to bees when I think I was like 9 years old. And I had one growing up until I got out of my parents' house. They would keep up on that. But, since I was 18 on living on my own, I never got fucking EpiPen.
No, but it's like our friend Joe. one of his kids is allergic to, 2 of his kids are allergic to different stuff. And not only do you have to carry one, you have to carry a pair of them for, I guess they're different things.
I have no fucking clue. Oh, you mean for both of the kids? Both kids
you have to buy them in a 2-pack, and you have to carry both of them. So you got to buy 4 of them, and they're like $600.
Oh, they're ridiculous.
Yeah.
Absolutely ridiculous. I mean, the same thing with fucking insulin. Or, everything. Everything's a fucking ripoff. My kid's asthma medicine is $250 a month.
Is it really?
$250 fucking dollars a month. Asthma's been around for fucking ever. The medicine don't cost less nowadays. Our insurance pays like $75 of it. Actually, it's more than that. It's $200 after insurance.
You pay that every month?
I don't, because we had to get on some kind of special program for him, and thankfully he's fucking handicapped, because that allowed him to get on this program, even though it has nothing to do with asthma. His autism allowed him to get on some kind of medical program that also pays for some of his other shit. But if we did, I mean, fuck, I'd be out of $200-something a month over some asthma shit.
Yeah. Well, what about these old men? And this isn't a joke, but what about these old men and their fucking boner pills? Some of those pills are $20 each, $25 each.
I don't feel bad for that. You
don't need
get
a hooker.
You don't need those, especially at the age of those guys are taking those. You don't need to fuck. It's great. Don't get me wrong.
I'm all for boner pills. We all know that.
It's not as important as like breathing.
No.
or like insulin for diabetics or
what was it a few years ago? That one drug that some guy was fucking just gouging people on. Some guy that owned the company, and
the dude that bought the Wu-Tang album ended up going to jail. Little young guy.
He did end up going to jail.
Screek or some shit. I forget his fucking name.
What was the medication?
I don't remember.
It was something that it wasn't an AIDS medication. It was something that you could buy in Canada for like $8 a pill, and he was charging like $1,000 a pill or something.
And you get away with it in America. I mean, a lot of those medicines are like that. You go overseas, and that shit's nothing.
Right.
It's the same medicine. It's just they can charge in America because fucking America's awesome like that.
Yeah, but you can get your prescriptions mailed to you from Canada if you have a prescription.
Can you?
Oh, yeah.
I thought it was technically illegal.
Oh, no. If you have a doctor's prescription, you can send it to a Canadian pharmacy, and they can fill it for you by mail.
I bet you they charge more anyways.
Who?
Yeah, but that one dude that you were just talking about, he fucking the Wu-Tang Clan made an album. I don't know if you ever heard about this.
No.
They made an album that they were not going to release. It was just they were going to sell it to the highest bidder. One person got this album. That's it.
Really?
Yeah, and this guy ended up being the highest bidder, and I think they ended up fucking him over and not giving it to him.
Did they really?
Yeah, because they found out who it was, and they're like,
and he'd already paid him.
I don't know if he did. I don't know all the details, but I know he definitely won the auction, and I forget how much money it was, but it was a significant fucking amount of money. The idea of it's just hilarious to me that they made an album and only one person ever gets to own it, but. I guess
no. Then what you do is if you buy the album, you just fucking release it all over the internet.
If you want to, it's up to you. You've already paid for it. You can do whatever the fuck you want at that point. That guy wasn't going to do that, though, I bet. He was a fucking cunt.
Oh, he was.
Yeah. I mean, and if you think about it, if you sell that album for...
Wait, something's burning. You smell something?
Oh, that's your brain cancer. Oh, shit. Fucking guys. Double nickel still laughing his ass off over farts.
He took a big pull when I said something.
I did take a big pull, but hey, to be fair, I smelled nothing. But I still got fart particles up my fucking nose.
See, Jason wants to be. He wants to be me so bad that he's wearing 55 on his jersey. It says T's on the back.
This is just because Jason's cheap and doesn't want to buy a new jersey, so I'm still rocking the Vontaze Perfect jersey from fucking 5 years ago.
I got a Carson Palmer, buddy.
Yeah.
If I could just find a way to fucking take the Palmer off the back.
I can't find the Chinese jersey places anymore. I used to go to the same Chinese lady for fucking years.
Yeah, but
I get those jerseys for like $30.
Apparently, the best one
of this.
And the very best one is it's a Chinese place that doesn't just sell jerseys; they sell fucking everything.
You're thinking about DH-Gate.
Yes.
Yeah, but DH-Gate it was just like a middleman, basically. This lady went through DH-Gate, but you could go through her herself. Her name was Jen. For years, I went to the same lady, and she would Jenna, I think her name was, and she would change her website every year because she'd get busted or whatever. But it was always top quality shit, cheap as fuck.
Yeah,
awesome. It only take like 8 weeks to get it or whatever.
Although,
whatever.
Our buddy Gary Kazel said within 2 weeks after buying his jersey last year, the Puig was coming off. The letters were coming off.
Well, that's what I mean. Jenna was the shit. Her particular ones I've never had issues with. Where I
really?
did have
Is that
issues
one of them?
Yeah, this is one of them. I've had it forever. My wife has like 3 of them. I have a couple other ones that don't fit anymore because I'm fat.
Those Chinese jersey places rock, except
they're great.
But they're kind of like Wish, aren't they? You got to wait months to get them.
It's a while. You take a while. It's usually like 6 weeks.
See, when I went to go put a big order on there, they were like, "Yeah, you have to send the money to this dummy company here.
Mm-hmm.
You have to send a Western Union to this guy here." Wasn't the company's name? It was a guy.
It was just like Juan in Colombia.
No, it was like Long Dong Billabong over in fucking Taipei or something like that.
That's actually my favorite brand of surf clothing, Long Dong Billabong.
All right, so here's something that's on my mind.
All right.
I told you last week, 2 weeks ago, that the one of the fuck buddies found it morally reprehensible that I did the cuck thing.
Yes, naughty fuck buddy.
And I was sitting there thinking to myself, she's fucking around, the girl eats my butt, that kind of thing. And
how you going to eat butt and be picky?
I called her a couple days ago.
Yeah.
Was up in the middle of the night. Was horny. I said, "Hey, what you doing?" She said, "Nothing." She goes, "Just got home." I was like, "Hey, you want some company?" And she went, normally, but she would say, "Yeah, get your ass over here."
Yeah.
She said to me, "Are you still doing that thing we talked about?"
Really?
Swear to God. So, are you still doing it? I said, "Well, I haven't, but if they called tomorrow, I would."
Yes.
And she said, "You need to think about that. Call me back when."
What the fuck?
She basically told me no.
So what are you gonna do?
Keep on cucking.
Yeah, I don't know why you just wouldn't lie, but I mean, of
well,
course.
No, fuck you and your ultimatum. You know what I mean? Fuck off. You're a butt eater.
Well, exactly. That's why the
butt eater, and sometimes Kitty needs a bath.
Yeah, that's why the butt eater would get a lie from me and would go, "Yeah, I'm done cucking," and then go over there and get my butt eaten.
I think you've reached an all-time low when you find yourself lying to a fuck buddy.
True.
I feel no obligation here, and you know what? I hope you're listening. I know you listen to every episode.
Oh.
I think it's fucked up that you're even suggesting that what I'm doing is not morally okay. No more than 3 to 4 weeks ago, you were face deep in my crack, and you're trying to tell me that what I'm doing, fuck you.
I just don't get that. Again, you're not there's no cheating going on because the guy approves. He's there. He's sitting in the corner with his fucking bologna sandwich or whatever he does. She has no,
not even a sandwich.
Oh, whatever. You know what I mean.
Just a smile.
She has no leg to stand on because she's having. I mean, if you're going to go on a religious fucking angle, she's having sex outside of marriage and everything else.
Yeah.
Thou shalt not eat ass on a fucking Sunday. You know all those rules. Yeah, that would piss me off too.
It did. And you know what?
No interest.
The sex is fun. The sex is great, but I'm not going to lie to you about it. If you don't want to, you don't want to. But if she happens to get drunk in a few weeks and call me and say, come over here and give me some dick, I might just say no.
No, you won't.
I might.
Oh, yeah, you might. You're a stubborn old bastard.
Well, fuck you. You don't tell me how to fucking live. I mean,
yeah.
Fuck off. Cucks need love, too.
Cucks do need love, too.
That's what I say.
Yeah, fuck her, man.
That's what I'm saying.
You can't.
You
can't put rules down on this kind of behavior.
You can't. And let me tell you, it's really, really hard. And look, I know you're listening, girl. I know it. And you know, like I said, you and I have known each other long enough where I can say this shit to you. But fuck no, I'm not going to stop. I am absolutely not going to stop. If you don't want to anymore, that's fine. I'm good with that. I really don't care. I hate, and I repeat the word hate, losing a butt eater. You know what I mean? You just don't get that very often.
No, they're one of them.
Yeah, and not only a butt eater, one that really wants to do it.
She's a butt eating fan.
Oh yeah, I mean I look like a girl with my legs pinned behind my ankles, but behind my ears. But fuck, I hate giving up a butt eater, but I'm not gonna. I'm gonna hold on to a little bit of integrity on this, and I'm gonna say no. I'm not gonna stop ever. I'm just not gonna do it. Fuck you. No ultimatums at my age. Fuck you.
No, I get you. I'd say fuck her too.
Yeah, I mean now. Bear in mind, you haven't said officially no yet, so I'm still willing to give you the opportunity.
Let's make this right.
To eat my butt.
How are we going to make this right? Do you need to go over there and watch him do the cuck?
Well, I mean, like I said, he's there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I ain't sneaking around with anybody. I ain't breaking up any marriages or anything. Fuck off. You don't eat my butt anymore. That's a damn shame, but I'm willing to live with it.
Sometimes we all got to make sacrifices.
And I'm taking a stand. That's what I'm doing. I'm making a stand right now.
Taking a stand, being the man. All right. Let's get to our foreign language.
Yeah, let's do that.
Hey, first off, before we get into foreign language, shout out to Spain, our new listener. We reached a new country over there in Spain, as Trump says, the old Mexico in Europe. Over there.
Hola, amigos.
So thank you, Spain.
We've covered a lot of Europe, man.
Yeah.
We're I think
huge in Europe.
You think if we like flew to Europe, we'd have any kind of ticker tape parades or anything?
We'd have trouble at the gates. That's all
I think
I'm
we
saying.
would. That's
you know
them.
what I mean?
There they are.
Yeah. We'd have issues.
Donde está? Shut up, Cincinnati.
We would get the best tours, though.
Oh, no doubt. No doubt.
All right, so I'm going to give a shout out here to one of our regular listeners. This is actually our third most popular country. So it's probably nice that we learned some of their language. And that's the Czechs. Old Czech Republic, for whatever reason, is our third country.
You know what?
We're America, Canada, and then the Czech Republic.
You know what I'm thinking, though? I'm thinking that a lot of those are girls thinking, Mel, maybe I'll listen and they'll take me as a wife and bring me out of this godforsaken place I live in.
I think it says people that keyword boy peen.
Female desperation.
Female desperation. That might be over there in the Czech.
All right, so remember, we do this because we're trying to get you comfortable talking to people of different cultures and languages.
So, yeah, you're over in the Czech Republic. You're at your local bar. Someone's mean to you. They're fucking hurting your feelings. What do you say to them? I don't know. I'd probably say something like, your mother has herpes. They wouldn't know what I was saying, though, if I said that. So what you would actually say was...
Vaše matka má opar.
Vaska matska má opar. That is, your mother has herpes.
In the Czech Republic.
In the Czech Republic.
And either they're going to say, yeah, I think she might. Or they're going to say, fuck, that's cool of you to learn my language.
Yeah, see, it's super nice of you to learn the language. Which country are you doing this week?
I traveled to Germany this week. And what I did is I went to Germany because we've been talking a lot about Hitler lately. And
how was that not one of our keyword searches, goddammit?
Well, just being that we're
boy Hitler.
We're pretty big in Europe, and I decided that I wanted to talk to my German friends. Let me find it. It was a good one. I really enjoyed this one. I think did I fucking get rid of it?
I don't know, but if you learn it, I can just, you know what you're trying to say. I can just do it.
I was just trying to say something really nice, and it was, I fucked your mother. Her pussy felt like a silk pillow and tasted like rainbows.
Wow. I fucked your mother. Her pussy felt like a silk pillow and tasted like rainbows.
Yes.
So that's quite a fucking statement.
It is. And you know what it is? It's a compliment to my German friends' mothers.
So if you're over there in Germany and you need to know, I fucked your mother, her pussy felt like a silk pillow and tasted like rainbows, you would just say this.
Ich habe deine Mutter gefickt. Ihre Muschi fühlte sich wie ein Seidenkissen an und schmeckte wie Regenbogen.
Wow, Regenbogen is fucking
It's got to be rainbows with Regenbogen.
Yeah, what I'm trying to figure some of these words out. I fucked your mother. Mother is mutter, I'm guessing.
It has to be. Ich habe dein Mutter gefickt. Gefickt, I'm thinking, is fucked.
Yeah, wow. Her pussy felt like a silk pillow. Now that is a fucking
Isn't it? It's
great
a compliment.
line,
That's
yeah.
a compliment.
Let's listen to that again.
Ich habe deine Mutter gefickt. Ihre Muschi fühlte sich wie ein Seidenkissen an und schmeckte wie Regenbogen.
Schmeckte wie Regenbogen. That's tasted like rainbows, I imagine.
Yeah, but you know, like I said, this is a.
What do you think pussy is? Muschi?
I would say
Her
mushi.
pussy felt like a siding kissing.
It's got to be
probably silk pillow.
mushy.
Mushy sounds like pussy. Actually, now you
It
say
does. And Seidenkissen, silk pillow.
Siding
Ich
kiss.
habe deine Mutter gefickt. Ihre Muschi fühlte sich wie ein Seidenkissen an und schmeckte wie Regenbogen.
Wow. You know, it seems so much easier to say I fucked your mother. Her pussy felt like a silk pillow and tasted like rainbows.
But they're going to look at you and throw their hands up.
Yeah, that's
they
true.
don't know what you're saying.
So you got to go fucking figure that one out. That's a fucking mouthful.
So,
Hey, and if you're in the Czech and you want to say that same exact thing, here it is.
Šukal jsem tvou matku. Její kundička připadala jako hedvábný polštář a chutnala jako duha.
Yeah, whatever, dude. That's all I would get after that. What the fuck?
how the fuck would you get that?
Jesus Christ. What are these people just making up things?
But, you know, like I said, I like this little segment because, you know, a lot of people like to travel.
It is true.
Next week, for all of my my tan friends, I'll be heading to Malaysia.
Now, you do know we don't have a fucking announcer from Malaysia.
No, I'm going to have to read that myself.
Yeah, that's going to be tough. Because if we're going to say this in Malay, let's try to see if we get this. Saya Minaduri Abumum Pusinaya. I like that.
Pusinaya.
Pusinaya. Teresa Serpiti Bano Sertariadan Teresa Serpiti Pelengi.
Yeah, see, that's so hard. Asian languages, to me, sound like they would just be impossible to learn.
And by the way, what I just said probably is nowhere close to what it's actually pronounced like.
Oh, no. And that one doesn't have the thing. But I'll be traveling to Malaysia. Where will you be going next week?
Ooh, that's a tough call. I don't know. Maybe head over to Somalia? Nah. Let's try a different place over in Africa.
Head to the Congo where they have big dicks.
The Congo. What do they speak in Congo?
Well, I don't know.
Yeah, see, that's the problem is I don't... That's racist.
That's not racist.
I think it is.
That's a language.
Well, one of them. I don't know if that's it. The Swahili. Here it is.
Nilintapeli mama yako. Pusi yake ilihisi kama mto wa faridi na ilionja kama upinde wa mvua.
I don't trust that translator.
I don't either.
That was a fucking robot. We need better translator voice. Google Translate has shitty translator voice. If you guys have a good translate app or something like that has a cooler voice, let us know.
And I can say I fucked your mother. Her pussy felt like a silk pillow in the Congo, and it sounds a lot like this.
Oh, shit. I will head to Iceland next week.
You're heading to Iceland. Very nice.
We're head to Iceland, meet up some Vikings, and we'll discuss what we go from here.
You know what's funny about Iceland that you bring that up?
What? It's green?
Well, Danny went there
Okay.
on vacation.
Yeah.
And as it turns out,
Danny did? I know Get Pussy 69 did.
Yeah, Danny did.
Maybe he went to Greenland. I always forget.
But as it turns out, Iceland's like one of the most popular places for Americans to go to.
Wow.
Apparently they're all small towns, but apparently they do nothing but party over there.
Really?
In these little fucking hole-in-the-wall neighborhood bars. You just go there and fucking party with these people, and a round-trip ticket from the U.S. is like $300.
Oh, that's a hell of a deal.
To go to Iceland. It's not cheap to stay there in the hotels. Everybody's cool and laid back. They don't give a fuck. They don't, you know what I mean? You just go there. I guess all you got to do is say something like, I like Bjork, and you're in.
You know, Danny probably, it was Theo. Theo has been to Iceland. But Danny probably was one of those guys that stayed in a hostel and then just slept naked as fuck with a bunch of other dudes in the hostel.
Maybe over there it's cool to sleep naked as fuck.
I might expect it. I might be where he learned it.
But, I mean, it's like really cheap to go there for some reason. They want people to come visit there so bad. And apparently when you get there, they said the food's fucked up and gross. Like a lot. Fucking. No
one knows anything about Iceland's food.
No, you go to like McDonald's there. It's like, give me the McWhale blubber, that kind of thing. If I'm sounding racist, whatever. But apparently, all they do is eat this nasty food and fucking party all the time.
Sounds like my kind of country.
Me too.
Well, without the nasty food.
Well, apparently there isn't any good food. You can't find like Americanized food over there.
That's true. I've never heard of anyone saying, well, let's have some Icelandic cuisine.
No, never.
You know what I mean? No one's ever done that.
And it's like if you go to Europe, you can get the Royale with cheese, and it's probably going to taste pretty close, And probably even in China, they'll do their rendition of a burger.
As you just said, though, I mean, let's take McDonald's out of the fucking thing. Everybody knows about French food.
Yeah.
Everybody knows about Spanish food. Everybody knows about Chinese food. There's a million different places, different food. No one knows anything about Iceland food. No one's like, let's get the Iceland shit.
Both, at least 2 or 3 people I know that have went there said the food is fucking awful.
According to Theo, it's mostly horse and whale.
Whale blubber.
Yeah.
Yeah, give me the McPony and a side of whale blubber.
No, I've heard horse is good. That's lean meat. It's damn near cow.
Yeah, but they told me it wasn't like, okay, you're getting a fucking horse steak or anything. You're getting it chopped up with real fucked up stuff. And from what I read,
horse tongue
really
served on.
I mean, I'll try the horse cock.
Of course,
they give me about
most likely to be gay.
Fuck you, man. Sense of humor turns into gay. Horse and whale. Did you eat horse and whale while you were over there?
Yeah. How's the whale?
I mean, fucking Eskimos live on that shit. The whale blubber. Fuck yeah, they do.
I know they do, but I don't think Iceland's full of Eskimos.
And fermented shark.
Oh, fermented. Our boy Burns would be there, fucking fermenting the shit out of it.
And he would be telling them better ways to improve their fermentation. They've been doing it for 5,000 years, but he'd be there telling them, hey, have you ever considered pickling that whale blubber? You ever pickle that with a little black garlic and a little bit of this?
I work with this little Korean lady that tells me that this is great.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, as a matter of fact, what I'll do is I'll come over there, I'll teach you how to pickle fermented whale shark, and then I'll read you some poems out of my personal collection.
I'll pay my rent with poetry.
Longfellow Burns.
Longfellow Burns. I'm hoping to get Edgar Allan Burns' fucking poetry here real soon. So we can read a poem per fucking episode.
We're going to do that. We are definitely going to buy.
Yeah. As soon as he puts out his fucking poetry book, I'm buying it.
I'm buying it too. We'll each buy a copy, and we'll read you little segments, and you want to see what fucking poetry's like, you're going to learn it.
That's funny. Theo said he went to a restaurant over there that was actually named American Restaurant.
And they sold horse, shark, and fermented whale.
Yeah, they probably sold American shit, but they probably did it poorly.
But, I mean, as long as we got you on here, Theo, is it true that all they did was fucking partied all the time? Because that's what I heard. I heard they just went to all these fucking they had little neighborhood shithole bars, and you go in there and everybody just gets fucked up all the time.
But isn't that every bar? No matter where you go, if you go into a bar, it's just going to be people getting fucked up all the time.
Yeah, but you can go into a little bar here, and there's some people getting fucked up and some people just hanging out. These people get fucked up from what I heard. I mean, I might be wrong.
Yeah.
But I mean, I'd love to go in a place where everybody's just getting fucking stupid
Could've went to the right
all the time without being an asshole, you know?
Yeah, could have went to the right bar, too.
Well, they could have, but they went to a different one all the fucking time.
Especially if you go to a touristy bar. I mean, that's always going to be people just getting fucked up.
Yeah, but I don't know if Iceland's got any real touristy fucking cities. Reykjavik is the capital. It's probably fucking tiny.
I don't know, but I need to go. But next week we are going to teach you some shit about it. Mainly how to say something dumb in their language.
Yeah, remember, you go in there, you say, I'm looking for Bjork, and then they say, welcome, brother. And they take you to fucking shithole bars and you party. I don't know, man.
What's a Bjork?
It sounds to me pretty fucking fun. I mean, like I said, apparently, there's some countries where you go there as an American, they just fucking love you. They're glad you're there, and hey, want to party with this American guy.
Yeah.
Then there's other places you could fucking die, and they wouldn't give a shit.
Yeah.
But that sounds like one of those places where everybody, oh, me love you, American, blah blah blah, come fucking party with me, fuck my sister, whatever.
Yeah. Or they just want to get you really fucked up and show you that their country's cool.
Yeah,
because that's what they think of America a lot of times. They see in the movies and everything else, and we're just partying and having a good time.
Right.
So they think of that, or they hate us, one way or the other.
Yeah, but I want to go to one of the places that fucking loves us.
Yeah, there's not as many of those anymore.
No, there really isn't.
Trump's kind of ruining that for us.
Yeah.
Everybody's like, "That's your president."
Speaking of that, did you happen to apparently on Saturday Night Live the other night? Scott told me about this, and I didn't read it yet.
I've watched about half of that, and it was funny.
Does Jim Carrey do a good Biden?
Yes and no. All right, he came out, and it didn't make any sense in it. He was just playing Jim Carrey. Like, when he first came out, you're like, all right, that's just Jim Carrey doing Jim Carrey shit.
Yeah.
But then once he settled into the debate, he did a perfect fucking fake Biden smile the whole time.
Oh, did he?
It was good. It was funny. They're both funny. Fucking, Baldwin kills it with Trump.
Yeah, he does.
And he just kept on interrupting. I mean, it was funny. Like I said, I only watched like 5 minutes because my kid was climbing all over me, and my wife was fucking asking me what I was doing, and, I was distracted.
Right.
I'll get back to it because it's like a 15-minute sketch.
Oh, is it that long?
Yeah, it's a pretty long one. But
I think I'll watch it when I get home.
It looks like it's going to be a good one. The problem is if Biden wins, is Jim Carrey going to commit to doing this for 4 years?
Well, I mean, I don't know how they're fucking...
Baldwin is.
Yeah, but he's not even a member of the fucking cast. He just... Every fucking day, he goes in there just to do a fucking...
Who?
Baldwin.
Well, Baldwin lives in New York, so I don't think it's a big deal for him to come down once a week and do a Trump skit.
I don't think Carrey does.
I don't know if he does or not, but either way, he's too big of a star.
Yeah.
Like, Baldwin's big, but he's not Jim Carrey.
Oh, no, he's not Jim Carrey at all.
I mean, Carrey's huge, so... If he wins, who are they going to have?
Yeah, it kind of cracks me up every now and then. You'll be watching Saturday Night Live and you'll see a fucking De Niro appearance.
Yeah.
It's De Niro.
It's another guy that just lives in New York, and I think it's easy for him. And he's probably friends with the fucking dude that makes Saturday Night Live.
Yeah, and I'm sure he does live in New York.
Yeah, so then those New York guys will pop up. Baldwin's always kind of popped up a lot there. I think he's one of the most... I think he's had more guest appearances than anybody else ever on that. He's good at that.
As far as the host,
like him, but he's good at that.
I think he's number 2 as far... Actually, no, he's number 1 now.
I thought he was number 1.
Before that, it was like John Goodman, Steve Martin, guys like that.
Something like that.
Yeah.
John Goodman's the shit on. Bill Burr's going to be a host here in a couple weeks.
No way.
Might even be next week. I know Chris Rock was it this week. I didn't watch. Like I said, I watched a little bit of the sketch.
Chappelle did a good one.
Yeah, Chappelle always does. I mean,
when Chappelle was the host, he did a pretty good one, yeah. Fucking Bill Burr's going to be the host.
Yeah, I mean, if nothing else, I'm just looking forward to his
monologue.
Because
Louis C.K. had some of his best shit on
Louis
those monologues.
C.K. killed it in the fucking Saturday Night Live monologue.
It killed his fucking career. It started.
Well, his career was killed because he jerked off in front of women.
Yeah, but it's like that one comedian said he came on his own belly.
I don't get the one. I'll argue to death with some of my feminist friends about that one, and they think I'm so wrong for saying it.
I think the one that got him is that...
I just don't see that one.
The school shooting joke. I think that's what killed it for him.
Dude, he could have got past any of that stuff. He's always had bad jokes. It was the jerking off thing. It was the Me Too shit. I think that's what did it. You got to remember that Louis went pretty hardcore left as, just his political leanings are.
Yeah.
So a lot of the right-leaning people... for whatever reason, they care politics and comedy somehow is a thing. They stopped liking him that much. They didn't really care for him. And then as soon as he fucking got caught jerking off with women or whatever, then the left left him too, and he just doesn't have an audience. It's just...
I don't know, man. I think he's fucking hilarious.
He's fucking great. I don't care what anybody says. And
I think he's fucking hilarious.
I just don't see that one as being the bad one. I mean, a lot of that Me Too shit, absolutely awful. That one is just like he asked people if he could jerk off, and they said yes, so he jerked off. I thought that's the way that was supposed to work.
Yeah.
I'll
bet you he didn't moan the whole time he was jacking off.
He didn't moan like
He's
Beasley.
no Beasley.
You got a Would You Rather this week?
Yeah, I do. You got an intro for me?
I do.
Would you rather? Hey, little fucking feedback there for me. And by the way, our cabin trip last week, we want to thank the good ladies at Can I Smell Your Dick for sponsoring last week's episode. I haven't heard that song in so fucking long.
We jammed out that one pretty hard.
Oh, fuck yeah. I think you played the whole thing, didn't you?
Yeah.
All right, so here's the deal. I've talked before about your fantasy list, okay? You got the list of your top 5 girls in the world that you'd want to fuck if you had a chance to. And, they say with married couples, they both have a list. Okay, pretend that you have this list.
Okay.
Take your number 1 girl.
Okay.
Okay, she says, hey, I'm going to come to your house. I'm going to fuck you. You're going to eat me. I'm going to blow you. We're going to do anything you want for the whole night.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? Eat your butt, whatever. I mean, that would do it for me, but I don't know about for you. But before you can fuck me, you have to get naked and let me take 5-6 minutes of continuous kicking you in the fucking balls. And then you can do whatever you want with me.
All
but
right.
for 5 minutes, I'm going to knee you. I'm going to step on them. I'm going to manhandle your nuts.
All right.
And I know what you're thinking. Well, after 5 minutes of getting kicked in the dick and poked and shit, I'm not going to be able to work.
Yeah.
Okay, but let's say
a hypothetical world, it's
Hermione Granger comes in when she's done and she puts her magic wand on your nutsack and it's fine.
Okay.
Okay. Would you rather get kicked in the balls for 5 minutes and fuck her, or say no thank you and go on your merry way? Now, the reason I thought about this is because I had a fucked up dream the other day.
So it's either a yes or no question.
Yeah, it's a yes or no.
Okay. Go on.
It's just a fucking dream I had, swear to God.
Mm-hmm.
I was getting ready to fucking go at it with this girl, and she was into that fucking weird bondage stuff. This was a fucking fucked up dream I had.
Okay.
And she was hurting me in the process. You know, fucking putting clamps and shit on and I fucking got up and I left. But then I woke up and I actually thought about the dream for a second. It's one of the few dreams I remembered, and I said, would you really do that? Would you allow the hottest girl in your eyes in the fucking world just fucking go nuts on your sack and your dick and hurt you, but you get to do whatever you want to her at the end? My answer is fuck yeah, I'm doing it.
Yeah, that's a tough one. I don't know who the girl. Who's your girl?
Jessica Alba would be my girl. Yeah,
mine's like Destiny's Child, Beyonce. I didn't really get into her after Destiny's Child.
Yeah, I like that, but honestly, and Beyonce's fucking ridiculously beautiful. But I was always a Kelly Rowland guy.
She's hot too. They're all hot. I went through a period of liking each one of them a different amount.
Yeah, me too.
But her or I'm a big Rosario Dawson guy.
Dawson. Oh yeah, Rosario Dawson smoking.
Yeah, fucking hot still. And
she's Jessica Alba's my one without a doubt.
And she's my age, which I don't know why it makes her hotter. She was your age, it wouldn't be hot at all.
You don't know that. She might age well.
No one's looking good at 55.
Bullshit.
Who?
Lots of them.
Yeah, well,
fucking Christy Brinkley's 60 and she's fucking stunning.
I want to see her. With
Heidi Klum is 52 or something.
Christy Brinkley found the fucking fountain of youth. That chick,
she's gorgeous.
She holds it.
No
together.
Surgery either. None of the face shit. She hasn't had her lips done.
You think the trick to fucking everlasting good looks is just fucking Billy Joel?
Maybe
that little troll motherfucker pops out from behind his piano.
I mean, I saw her doing a fucking infomercial recently. She's fucking
she's
beautiful, man. And she's 60.
I think Dream Girl, I'm getting kicked in the nuts.
Yeah, but I mean other stuff. I mean,
because
whatever she wants to do for 5 minutes.
But that's fine. But you promised that the shit would still work afterwards.
Yeah, it'll work fine.
Without that, then I would say no. But with the promise that it's still going to work fine, yes.
When she's done with her 5 minutes, it's like it didn't happen anymore.
Yeah,
you're not going to feel anything.
I'm fine with that. I can take 5 minutes of pain.
Yeah, and I'm talking severe pain.
Well, it's gonna
whatever
hurt.
pops into her fucked up mind. Hey, I'm going to drive a nail through the head of your dick. Whatever. For 5 minutes. You might get a nice one that says, no, I'm just going to. You know what would even be worse? The little flick on the bottom of the sack.
Yeah,
that hurts 10 times more than getting kicked.
It does. You're right.
It does.
I don't know about a nail though.
But I'm taking the 5 minutes of pain to fuck my number one girl.
Hey, Theo answered back. He said, little to no partying on his side. He said the bar stopped serving at 10 p.m. He said prohibition ended in 1989 there. Booze was illegal up till 1989. And then he said literally went to a whiskey distillery and had a shot of the third bottle of whiskey ever made in Iceland. Well, that's kind of cool.
So there was little to no partying?
I bet you they fucking lied to you about that, though. And Alex
they had to
tells
fucking lied.
Burr is this Saturday. So for all you guys listening this week, listen to Bill Burr on Saturday Night Live this Saturday night.
Yeah, and also look forward to coming up, the Elijah Cam. We're going to bring that bring that out.
We got a couple ideas coming up for the show. We're going to bring our buddy Elijah in to just sit there and laugh. Believe me, it's funnier than you think. We're going to get my buddy Chris is going to come in. He swears that he has one of the pinkest buttholes ever known to man.
Maybe he bleached it.
And he really wants to show you his pink butthole. He said his girlfriend even has a nickname for his butthole, which was
Pink Thunder.
Pink Thunder. I kind of like that.
Now, that would be funny. Like if the camera was on his face and, looked at me and I was looking at the butthole, but it wasn't live,
Yeah.
Don't think I've ever seen a pink one.
I don't know. I've seen this guy's dick more than I've seen mine, but I don't recall ever seeing his butthole. So
hey, It makes me think of fucking Tombstone. You call down the thunder. I want to call down the pink thunder.
It's just funny that's where our conversation went. I haven't talked to Chris in a while, and I talked to him today for maybe 10 minutes, and that's where our conversation went pretty much right away as to how pink his butthole was compared to normal buttholes. So that'll tell you where our conversations will probably end up going when he's on the show.
We'll get some new YouTube fucking search words.
Yeah. He has a present that he wants to give me and advertise his little shop that he has going on, which he's making some cool things. I want to give him an opportunity to do that. As well as just, let's see what he tells us, man, because this dude's got the fucking stories.
Does he?
Now, I don't know how much he's going to share with us. I know he's still going through some personal shit, but
he's willing to bend over and show us his asshole.
He's willing to show his butthole. So hopefully I'll get some stories out of him because
all right.
He's lived a life. Let's put it that way.
All right. That works
outside of that, I don't think we have anything else big, major coming up.
No, we've got some things in the pipeline we're working on, but we're always open to new ideas. But we're going to have a few more guests on than we normally have every now and then, and we got to have Whoopi in the next couple of weeks.
Yeah, we have Miss Whoopi. Our new schedules, as far as live recording, as you guys are watching it right now, it's damn near 2 a.m. live. It's a little bit different.
Almost 2 a.m?
Yeah, it's 1:47. Yeah, so it's a little bit different. It's hard to get guests on. Yeah, you want to come to my house at 12:30 on a Monday night?
Well, we're also going to try to do some more on a regular schedule. I know that for our faithful ones that like to listen, you'd like a little bit more consistency on the times, and we're shooting for that. We're going to try to at least narrow it down to a 3 or 4 hour window.
It's definitely a goal. Hey, Theo said $90 for a fifth of Captain Morgan at the liquor store in Iceland. Damn, it's hard to get fucked up.
So somebody fucking lied to me because I heard it was just a big party town.
Yeah, I don't know.
You go there
maybe it was the certain part that he was in. Iceland's not small, is it?
I don't think so, but I don't think there's one huge, highly populated city.
They do have the world's largest penis museum, though.
I'm there.
It sounds like something you'd be into.
Well, you know what? And that's the thing. That's what pissed me off. You motherfuckers that voted for me for most likely to be gay. That's so horseshit because I'm so far from gay. But I'm also not, unlike most men, and most men are, I'm not so fucking homophobic or macho that I couldn't look at your dick and say, hey, that's a nice dick.
No,
I'm far from gay.
You are dick obsessed. Let's go back to that night there. You got all mad at everybody and went to sleep early.
Uh-huh.
So you went to bed around 11:30 that night.
Wow.
And, and you told us before you went to sleep, I'm not drunk. And Nate even said, well, then why are you going to sleep at 11:30?
Yeah.
Anyways, so Danny was so upset because Danny loves partying with you, obviously.
He does. I love partying with him.
And he was so upset that you went to sleep early. He had this theory that we were outside by at the fire, but he would come in and get a beer every fucking 15 minutes because Danny could put him back. All right. And every time he would go in, he said he would start yelling, or first off, he said he would get his dick out of his pants because he claims you could smell it and it would wake him back up. So he said he would get his dick out of his pants, walk to go get a beer, and then he would go upstairs and start just saying dick things to you, just like, big penis, Ron Jeremy. Like, he just screaming that out, expecting you to just wake up and get right back to it. And that was probably the funniest fucking thing on the whole trip, was just listening to Danny that night, thinking about all the ways he was going to get you out. He even texted you, he said he was going to
show me his lizard.
Yeah, if you came down, he'd show you his lizard.
And you know what's so funny? I swear to God, you've drank with me on a number of times. I can drink more than almost anybody I know. That night, I went so far beyond that. I mean, most people, when I drink my normal amount, they go, God, you drank too much. I'm like, no, I didn't. This far, I went so far. I was having such fucked up night terrors, man. I felt like I woke up at like 4 in the morning. Woke up at 4 in the morning, 100% sure I was pissing in my fucking bed. I wasn't. But I was sure I was. I felt wet. I felt something coming out of my dick. It was a bad night for me.
Hey, but let's discuss what did happen on the trip. Someone shit on the floor. Who the fuck shit on the floor?
Now, we
still haven't got an answer to that. Who shit on the fucking floor? That's a first.
All right, so let me fill you guys in on this. Now, the real secret stuff that happens on these things is stuff that we just don't want other people to know. We wouldn't bring any names in because we don't even know.
No, we don't.
We got up on the last day.
If I knew who shit on the floor, I'd probably say, I'm sorry.
We got up on the last day, or the second to last day. It was Wednesday morning that we woke up and someone said, hey, someone shit in the floor.
Yeah.
And we went, what the fuck are you talking about? And I went into the fucking bathroom, and there was like 3, you know what they look like? They look like a deer stepped in a pile of human shit and left 3 little splotches on the fucking floor. So what it looked like to me is that somebody had the Gert squirts and went running into the fucking bathroom and dropped 3 little droplets, and then they got stepped on or whatever. But somebody
there was shit on the floor. That's all I know. And I had to go. I had to take a massive shit that morning, so I went in there, and there's shit on the floor. And the way the toilet was set up, the toilet was literally maybe 6 inches from the wall. You had
sideways, and it wasn't even in the corner.
So you would have to, the toilet's straight. You would have to kind of shit off in an angle. Maybe that's why the shit on the floor. They got so fucking confused that night when they were wasted.
I couldn't shit on that one. I had to shit on the one downstairs.
Oh, I'm bigger than you, and I figured it out.
You did?
Yeah, I shit up there a couple times. But I think, dude, I was there 3 days. I think I took 9 shits or something like that, eating and the drinking. But anyways, yeah, I had to take the bath mat and put it over the shit just so I could shit in there and not fucking want to puke because I'm looking down at shit.
Yeah.
And then you cleaned it up by wiping it up with the bath mat.
Well, yeah, I stuck my tennis shoed foot on top of it.
Yeah, no, I'm not saying you touched it.
But I will just tell you this right now, for all those, everyone in the cabin is going to listen to this eventually, I will swear, may God strike me down and send me to hell tomorrow, I didn't shit on the floor.
I didn't shit on the floor. I think I would think it was funny if I came out and said, yes, I shit on the floor. So
I would think it was funny if there was like a big turd laying there.
Yeah, it was just a couple splashes.
Yeah, this was an accident. This was someone who was having abdominal issues that day.
Yeah.
And, I have a guess. You have a guess.
Yeah.
I will not fucking out them here, but
let's just say someone said they seen like a little grain of rice in it. I'm not throwing out any names. I just heard that.
So someone truly 100% did poop on the floor at the cabin. So it's good talk.
The only one I can officially 100% rule out is Beasley, because I don't think he even walked upstairs the whole time we were there.
I don't think he did once. No.
So he's ruled out. He was jerking off and moaning, but he didn't shit on the floor. And he shit downstairs every time, and because Beasley never flushes.
He doesn't flush. He leaves you a gift.
Yeah, every time. Beasley always.
And someone even said to him, he went in there, took a massive shit, and as soon as he opened the door, it fucking permeated the fucking room. And somebody said, how'd you flush? He goes, oh, I don't flush.
Just a matter of factly, I don't flush.
No, I don't flush.
Come on.
Don't
be silly. I'm not flushed.
I mean, how fucked up is that?
That him doesn't flush? Or that someone shit on the floor? Shitting on the floor is so much more fucked up than not flushing.
But the fucked up thing about the no flushing thing is he didn't even make a joke of it. He goes, oh, I don't flush. No. I mean, it just happened.
I think he doesn't do it at his house.
Yeah. There's no way his wife's going to walk into the bathroom in a big mountain of shit in the toilet and not fucking
Well, I think that's the thing is B's, he's married, he has kids and everything. I think he uses that 3 days, 6 days a year, because we do it twice, to just really let out his grossness.
Yeah.
And the guy doesn't stop farting and shitting the whole time. And I think
that's what I do.
Yeah, I know. You guys are all shit fart burp machines.
Well, I mean, to me, when we go on these cabin trips, except for the one blackout
That's not why I go.
Just
Just to let you know, I don't go so I can burp and fart.
No, I go there just because
grosses me out after a while.
We go every 6 months. For 6 months, the basic fucking stresses of life, with the work and the kids and the family and all that, blah, blah, blah. Mm-hmm. It builds up slowly. And when I go on these trips, I'm out with my buddies. I get drunk. I have a good time. I fucking laugh my ass off. And I come back with a little bit of fucking rejuvenation. And,
yeah, I agree there.
And that's what it is for me.
I came back Thursday night, though, and went to work. And God damn, I was useless. Around midnight, I just fucking hated everyone. Someone throw a bed in. It's just like, ugh, I'm gonna fucking...
No bed. Fuck you.
Yeah. It was pretty fucking awful. And I went straight to the highest limit customer,
Yeah, but boom. You know what? I'm hoping that after my fucking horrible blackout drunk yelling at everybody thing and Nick's yelling at thing, I would hope somebody would have the integrity to laugh, look at us and laugh and say, hey, I shit on the floor.
You're right. There is that's the third least or most embarrassing thing that happened on that. I think yours and Nick's is more embarrassing than shitting on the floor. Whoever shit on the floor, come out. You're not the loser anyways.
I would laugh.
You're not even the asshole of the week. It's already been taken.
I mean, I think I know who it is, but I could be wrong. I could be totally fucking wrong.
All right. Well, they're signing off before this fucking silence of the fucking lamb's moth comes and kills us all here. That's flying around in circles.
Yeah, it's a big one.
All right, guys, we will see you next week.
Hey, wait, joke of the day.
We
forgot about that.
Fucking joke it up.
Yeah, no,
we didn't get the joke of the day on the cabin trip because you fucking ate that hot sauce.
Oh, and that was brutal.
Yeah,
fucking brutal. I hate.
Duh.
Magnum,
I still don't believe that.
Magnum 5.0 or whatever the fuck it was called. I was one drop on that fucking chip, and I took a bite of it. I swear to God, my mouth felt like it was fucking on fire.
I'm going to tell you, I still don't think it was one drop. I think fucking Lurch's crazy ass just poured it on to get a giggle out of it.
If he did, it was fucking killer. I mean, it took 10 minutes for that shit to get, and I was guzzling milk and whatever you're supposed to fucking drink, but it was fucking bad.
You looked like you were going to cry.
Yeah, it hurt.
All right.
I mean,
that's why I didn't take it. I knew it was a setup.
It was in my gums.
Yeah, fuck that.
My fucking teeth were hurting. All right, well, I got a good, not even real vulgar and dirty. It was just a joke that, most of the time when I tell these jokes, my buddy and I in Arizona, we share jokes, and one I haven't heard in a while, so I got a good one. There's a retirement home, and a bunch of old people, a lot of people close to the end and whatnot, and they have these little dances and social events and whatever, and this couple meets, and they're liking each other. They have a couple of glasses of wine, they're talking, and they decide, fuck it, they don't care if they're almost 100, they're fucking. Hey, we like each other.
They're fucking.
We don't care how old we are, so they go back to their room, and they're walking real slow because they're almost 100, and they get there, and they're like, we're really going to do this. And the lady's like, yeah, let's do it. So, they start working on each other's clothes and whatever. And the woman takes her shirt off. And as she reaches down for her pants, she said, wait, I've got to tell you before we go into this that I've got acute angina. And the old man says, that's great because you got some ugly fucking tits.
I didn't expect it to go there. I like that, though.
That's a great joke.
Cute angina.
I got acute angina. Yeah, that's good because you got some ugly fucking tits. Just a little old people, senior citizen joke for you.
All right, guys. Next week we will see you. Don't know what time, don't know what place, don't know who will be here, but we will definitely have a podcast next week. In case you're looking for the fucking hot sauce that almost killed teas, it is called Mad Dog 357. Fucking enjoy, I guess. I will pass
no flavor.
Time.
No flavor. It's one of those. I like hot stuff and with flavor.
Yeah,
but it goes to the point where there's just no taste to it. It's just burn your fucking face off.
I don't do hot just for hot.
No,
it does not interest me.
I like I like Mexican hot.
But I do like. And we only did one nacho surprise the whole time. I think
Nate got it.
Yeah, Nate got it. We should have done more. What are you doing, Alex? You were the king of that shit.
No. Matt forgot the salsa.
Oh, we worked around it that one time. We could have worked around it more than once.
A mountain of shredded cheese on it. It's the only way to get it to
work.
Worked.
You know what I mean? So I didn't have to worry about it. I will do the nacho surprise every time, and when I finally lose, I lose. I am the only person that has never lost, apparently.
I've never lost.
Of the regular people. Well, but you lost on purpose.
That was on volunteer.
I get you. You've never lost the game, but you've had the hots. You've had the nacho.
Remember the one time Nick got 3 in one trip?
Best time. Nick deserves 3 after that last time. And every time you go over to his house, I'm going to make sure I put a fucking fork in his microwave.
But one little thing before we do sign off, a little sentimental part of me. Congrats to our paisan, Nick Minetti, getting married this week.
Nick, I give you shit. I do love you, though. I'm looking forward to that wedding. It's going to be a great time.
Oh, it's going to be a great time. I've got a very attractive date that I'm taking.
You do.
And
hot piece of ass there.
Yeah, called Hat Mutson.
Hat Mutson, one of the hottest dudes I know.
So, congratulations to Nick and his future wife, Carrie, who I've actually never met yet.
I have met Carrie. She's beautiful. I'm looking forward to the wedding just in
it's
general.
going to be a good time. That's this Friday. Congrats, Nick, Carrie, and we'll see you guys next week on episode 52.
Oh yeah! It's that time of the month, baby, and I want you to stand over me. Take that tampon out and